Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, man. This video is gonna be about manifestation, higher consciousness, Christ consciousness, and how to achieve, and the true secret. You know what I'm saying? Because the secret is not, it's not the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? It's much deeper. So I'm gonna get into that, man. And the point of this video is to just present you all this information to do all the research yourself. You know what I'm saying? Prove it to yourself. If you really want to go down the spiritual path, you know what I'm saying? All the shit that I'm about to say is like, you can look this shit up. It's easy. Just take a day, look up all this information, and I'll give you some really good sources as well. So just the first, go into the Bible. Now I know the Romans, they took this information from the Greeks, and then the Greeks took the shit from Egypt. So all this information in the Bible was like, they got all the secrets encoded in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? For example, start off with Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve represent the masculine and feminine aspect of nature. So look at the mind. You know what I'm saying? What happened? No, we're all born into the Garden of Eden, no knowledge of good and evil. You know what I'm saying? We get brainwashed throughout life and get caught up in temptation and lust. You know what I'm saying? And everything's energy. So what happens? Our energy lowers. The snake represents the Kundalini energy from Eastern practices. You know what I'm saying? The snake represents the Kundalini energy. It's supposed to rise up your spine. You know what I'm saying? But they gave into temptation, the knowledge of good and evil, sex. They abused their sexual energy, and they got cast out of Eden. You know what I'm saying? They abused their energy and got cast out of higher consciousness. So consciousness was whole, but then it got split up. You know what I'm saying? It got too attached to the material world to the point where you lost, grasp and awareness of your spiritual side of life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why in the Bible it says, man will rule over woman after being cast out of Eden. Because Adam, your mind, your main consciousness here is just straight ruling over your subconscious mind. Eve being the mother of all living, that births everything into reality. You know what I'm saying? Go look at Moses. He frees his people. He his staff that represents the spine. Once again, the snake, fucking staff turns to a snake. Motherfucking Kundalini energy once again talks to God on top of a mountain. The same thing that these Freemasons are building. They're building their bodies. Masons building their bodies, building their mind. Moses talks to God on top of a mountain right here in the mind. And they show you this because once again, look, before I go into Jesus, Noah's Ark, it's all about washing away the sins, your negative energy, and building your ark. Once again, Freemason, building your ark, building your mind, to ascend to higher consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Go look at Jacob's ladder. What does Jacob do? He climbs this ladder, meets God face to face, and calls the place pineal. You know what I'm saying? The pineal gland, the third eye, right? And then go look at Jesus. This motherfucker dies at 33, right? Representing the 33 vertebrae of the spine. He resists all temptation. He resists all pleasures that Satan wanted to give him. Kingdom, palace, treasures, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to absorb that into his consciousness. He wanted to go to higher consciousness and go out, meditate, fast, 40 days, you know what I'm saying? Just, go the whole spiritual route. Very, very disciplined. Just like these Egyptians, mystery schools, they would take a whole year for each chakra to develop, over 7 years span of time. You're over here working on your chakras, man. And they took this shit seriously. So with all these people meeting God in the Bible, why does the Bible also go to say that no one has met God. You know what I'm saying? No one's met God. No one's seen God. But you got all these people talking to God in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And then where does Jesus die in the Bible? Look it up. It's called Golgotha. Golgotha. What does that mean? It translates to the hill of the skull. Right here, once again. Everything points to right here. You know what I'm saying? That's just example. That's just example showing you what the true secret is, once again, because it's all energy, frequency, and vibration, as my man Nikola Tesla said. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta like really look into like placebo, man. Like motherfuckers would cure themselves and treat themselves with sugar pills that they were told were the real thing. You know what I'm saying? They believed it. You know what I'm saying? We got the double split experiment. Look at that. Research the double split experiment. Shooting particles through slits, and the results, they alter whether based on if you observe the experiment or not. Your intentions, your energy, your brainwaves right here. You know what I'm saying? Everything right here. Water. Go look up water, man. How our intentions affect the molecular structure of the water. You can look at the molecules and watch it change before your eyes depending on your intentions. You know what I'm saying? Go look at Homeboy. There's this thing you can look up on Homeboy who had a big ass tumor. I forgot his name, man, but he had this big ass tumor. The doctor said, "Yo ass is grass." He said, "You know what? I really believe that if I travel to this water, this pond or fountain or whatever, and I bathe in it, I will be cured." And that's exactly what the fuck happened. He showed the doctors, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't believe it, you know? So the mind, it's all the mind, right? So like, with all that being said, you know, that was really important information. I mean, they've been trying to tell us for like so long now, you know, our body's the temple of God. You know, in the original Hebrew, the Bible says in wisdom, God created everything. You know what I'm saying? Like all the information's out there for us. We just got to go do the research. And that's exactly why I'm trying to plant the seed right now, because that's what happened to me. Nikola Tesla, he planted the seed in my mind with the greatest quote of all time. If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you got to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So do some research on the activity of the brain through development. So we scale brain waves in hertz. So we got alpha, theta, state, theta, beta, gamma, delta. But it's very important that you understand this shit, because when we're born until around the age of 12, we haven't really completed our analytical mind, our conscious governing mind. You know what I'm saying? It's until the age of 12 we reside mainly in the alpha and the theta state. So do your research on that and look it up, because this alpha state is a relaxation state. It's not that deep. Theta state is hypnosis, meditation, deep sleep, like dream state. You know what I'm saying? We reside in that state dominantly until around the age of 12. You know what I'm saying? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That means that we've been brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? We're not a slave to time. We're not a slave to money. They got us a slave to our own you know, programming that they programmed in our fucking minds. Because before we could even have an analytical, critical thinking mind, a perception of reality, we've built it around all the bullshit that's been downloaded. It's been structured around all the bullshit that we've been taught in school, all the music we've been listening to, all the shit we see in our childhood. You know what I'm saying? And this governs your manifestation. They've effectively controlled our energy, you know what I'm saying, through all means, all different types of angles. They've got your energy controlled, you know what I'm saying? News, you know, movies, you know, music, all that shit. So it's very important that we expand our consciousness, man, because they got us brainwashed to the point where we learn everything. Like, we learn about hell, we believe in hell, we believe in demons, and then we got motherfuckers believing that we came from monkeys. So like, they got us all programmed to be a certain way, and they sexually stimulate us as kids through these TV shows, you know, subliminally. Like, they know how to do it. They know how, you know what I'm saying? And to get you like think about sex all your teenage years, and thinking like negative things, you know what I'm saying? Egos. Schools develop egos. Like, my gosh, like, school like fucks everything up. You don't want to take your children to school, you know what I'm saying? Because they brainwash you when you're young, and then everything is for, you know, your perception of reality. When you start hitting beta state around the age of 12, you start switching out of alpha and theta state dominantly, and you have a more dominant beta state, analytical thinking mind, you know what I'm saying? And then we're so geared and conditioned to stay in this beta state, and we only achieve theta state during deep sleep. We're you know, there's motherfuckers out here meditating and getting into this dream state during meditation. They get into this healing process, you know, they unlock their abilities. Like, you have abilities you can unlock, just like a video game. But if you never practice, if you never put in the training, the hours, you know what I'm saying, you're never gonna know. You know, I play basketball. If I stop playing basketball for a couple months, I fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you never ever worked on your own, if you out here believing in like the law of attraction, if you out here believing like, oh, you can feel energy, if you can feel the energy of your work, if you can feel the energy of love, like, yo, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Energy. You can harness energy. You apply energy. How you feel right now, you're applying that energy to your life right now. That's why when you wake up, you got to get into your energy first, and then be on such a positive energy that you can shift the energy around you, you know, into positive energy as well. That's why when somebody's miserable and negative, and they bring all that stress on you, and they affect your energy, they control you, you got to be having your energy on point, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really deep. Motherfuckers out here, the whole system, you know what I'm saying, they got our energy on lock. So the point is to reach a gamma state now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but that's the whole reason why we listen to like binaural beats, you know what I'm saying? These get you and help you get into theta state. You can play these during meditation. You can play this shit while you sleep, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got fucked up ass dreams and you don't know what's going on, because you've effectively been brainwashed. All you're doing is slipping deeper into the mind when you sleep, you know? So if your dreams are all fucked up and crazy, like, what's all that shit in your brain? All that shit got there through TV. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. You gotta clear your mind. You gotta clear your mind. It's not about going blank. You gotta clear back here deep down inside. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only manifest, you know, as far as you feel deep down inside, the energy. You know what I'm saying? So like Nikola Tesla, man, energy, frequency, vibration. He tried to tell everybody. He tried to tell the whole world. I mean, look at what he did. He was the most successful, you know what I'm saying? He was just always in mental work. He was always in his mind, just going in, expanding his consciousness. And you know, he came up, he gave us well, we weren't able to get it, but he invented a way to get free energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker knew metaphysics, free energy. You know what I'm saying? He engineered this you know, beautiful piece of geometry and metaphysics to give you free energy technology, which is what these Egyptians had. See, everything goes back to Egypt. We all got to remember this. We all got to remember what we once knew in our previous incarnations. This is the whole point. This is the whole point. We got to expand our consciousness, just like, you know, all these mythologies keep secretly trying to tell you in all these movies, you know what I'm saying? So pyramids, man, are the same deal. They hit the earth on ley lines. Go look up ley lines right now. All these sacred sites, they rest on these ley lines of the earth that serve as like chakra points to the earth, and they help the flow of energy. You know what I'm saying? They help the flow of energy there. And then what's up with all this research about people being healed in this energy, better breathing, just being underneath these tombs of these pyramids? You know what I'm saying? It's not just for stashing away bodies of pharaohs. There's a much bigger purpose to this big ass structure. I mean, the biggest cranes that we got today in this world can't even lift these motherfucking blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. It doesn't make any sense. There's so many reports already. There's no secret about pyramid power. You can buy orgone pyramids right now for your home. And what do? They take in all the negative energy and turn it to positive energy. You can use it to help grow your food better, preserve your food, you know what I'm saying? So when you really start researching, man, you're gonna find out that, you know, we're mainly in beta state throughout the day. When we gotta learn how to shift our consciousness in between to get theta state, you know, and get into a gamma state, you know, gamma state. Now, one thing about gamma state is that this is the true goal. This is where we want to be at, because this is going back into the Garden of Eden. You know what I'm saying? Gamma state is rare, man. You'll only find like Tibetan monks, you know, mystics, ascended masters, martial art masters that are able to achieve this state. This is a full activated, like ignited mind. You know what I'm saying? You can remember everything. You have full control over your mind, over your energy, over your power. You know, astral projection, levitation, igniting candles with your fucking hands, through energy. You know, remembering past lives. You know what I'm saying? Remembering all these lifestyles that you've lived. Remembering information, like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like being so perceptive of energy, like, you know, this is the state that we all should be in. This is a state that we all can achieve. It doesn't have to be rich and poor. It doesn't have to be the elites and then we just get the bullshit literal Bible and shit, you know what I'm saying? In school, like, you know, what? Like, how you gonna start us off at like slavery and teach us about that, but not teach us how we was, you know, doing all these amazing things, you know what I'm saying? Changing the world. You know, how you gonna just keep out all this metaphysical aspect of life, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, man, this is just like a quick summary, man, about the true secret, you know what I'm saying? Energy, frequency, vibration. You know, it used to be common knowledge, but you know, we just got to remember our shit now. We got reincarnated into a future date that got downgraded, you know what I'm saying, in consciousness. And this reality is a reflection of our collective consciousness. Scientific research has shown that about the collective mind, you know what I'm saying, our thoughts, and just bettering ourselves, you know, and expanding our consciousness, that helps the whole collective mind, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we used to build pyramids for spiritual growth and development, you know what I'm saying? And nowadays, look at this pyramid right here behind me. Look at that. We build pyramids now to attach your energy to materialism. That's the apple that you bite. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the apples that you're biting. To you know, lose total awareness of your spirituality. You know what I'm saying? That's that's fucking crazy. That's nuts, man. So, you know, much love, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this together, you know what I'm saying, with as many people as I can, you know. So hit me up. So yeah, man, the next video I'm gonna do is about you know, tips to get you into like affirmations and manifestations, and how to really use them, and how to get raises and promotions at your in your career, you know what I'm saying, and how to manifest more opportunities, and you know, all that stuff. So that's the next one. Much love. You know, I'll see you in the astral realm.